If you're looking for the best smartphone gimbal, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have DJI Hohem 4. When it comes to smartphone gimbals, it would be hard to beat the DJI Hohem 4. This device is elementary to balance thanks to its magnetic phone clamp. We love the wide range of capabilities the Hohem 4 offers. It has nearly all of the features that we've come to love, from active tracking to excellent motion lapse capabilities to great controls on your phone's touchscreen and on the device itself. The video captured by the Hohem 4 is as smooth as can be, as we learned during our many hands-on tests. The rate at which this model pans and zooms is perfect. And for the true tech nerds, there are lots of settings that allow you to personalize the format in which you shoot to get the best shots possible. The number one drawback we found with the Hohem 4 is that its panning range is limited. If you're looking to get 360-degree panoramas, you'll have to go with a different model. Also, it's not our favorite model for low follow cam angles that you use for sports such as skateboarding. The Hohem 4 also takes a bit of getting used to. It should also be noted that along with the plethora of functions and settings, it brings a bit of a learning curve to really figure out this device's programming and operation. Even with its few small shortcomings, the Hohem 4 is an outstanding choice for a high-performance smartphone gimbal. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus. The Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus is another one of our favorite smartphone gimbals. It is capable of panning horizontally 600 degrees while the second and third axis can pivot up to 320 degrees. Combining the range of all three axes allows the user to pan, tilt, and roll in any number of combinations that both photographers and videographers can genuinely appreciate. This model also offers a ton of customizable settings to personalize your shots to the max. One feature we really love is that you can adjust and customize the mechanical action in ways such as adjusting zoom speed, panning speed, and even reversing the joystick's action. The Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus comes with a great case that houses the cord, tripod, and gimbal so that you can rest assured that your investment will be protected from impacts and elements while traveling. There are a few ways that the Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus falls behind some of the competitors. When switching between portrait and landscape mode, you are required to rebalance your phone, not ideal. It also doesn't include the best tripod. The feet are made of soft rubber, allowing the whole gimbal to sway a bit in the wind. This can completely ruin an otherwise great panorama or time-lapse, but can easily be remedied with a stiffer tripod, which can be an inexpensive solution. Despite these flaws, we think the Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus is a fantastic choice if you're in the market for a smartphone gimbal with phenomenal mechanical abilities that offers custom settings beyond what much of the competition has considered. The number 3 position is held by Hohem iSteady X. If you're in the market for a smartphone gimbal but don't want to break the bank to purchase one, we recommend the Hohem iSteady X. One of our favorite features of the X is that you can switch between landscape and portrait modes by merely touching a button. Few other gimbals provide this feature, which is a considerable step up from having to rebalance your phone. Though it's not quite pocket or purse size, it is relatively small and light for a device that offers so many capabilities, and it comes with a handy storage bag. Hohem boasts an improved anti-shake algorithm for the X that provides ultra-smooth footage even while driving over rugged terrain or following a friend down the ski slope. The Hohem iSteady X has a limited mechanical range. While other handheld gimbals provide 360 degrees and even an infinite panoramic panning, the X is limited to 320 degrees. We found that the tripod included with this device is a bit flimsy, which may lead to some shakiness while shooting motion lapses and time lapses in windy conditions. Despite these minor drawbacks, this is still our recommended smartphone gimbal for those shopping on a budget. Next at number 4, we have DJI Pocket 2. DJI has come to be known as one of the leading brands in consumer and professional drones, cameras, and accessories around the world. The DJI Pocket 2 takes some of their best advancements in the technology they've developed over the years and packed it into a device that most definitely fits in your pocket. Our favorite feature of the Pocket 2 is that you can shoot with it standalone, or you can physically link it to your phone to use your phone as a larger screen or change settings. The quality of shots this model produces is ridiculous. It shoots 4K video and up to 64 MP photos even when it is not attached to your phone. Some people may really enjoy the fact that it shoots to a memory card, allowing you to get footage straight from the device to your computer. Though some may prefer to edit using phone software, inserting the memory card directly into your computer allows you to make your edits using professional-grade editing programs. We really couldn't find much to complain about while testing the DJI Pocket 2. However, our team agreed that while using it without your phone attached, the screen is really small compared to a smartphone. Also, if you decide to go with the Pocket 2, be prepared to spend a substantially higher dollar amount than other gimbals, but remember you're paying for a camera as well. Although there are many accessories available for this model, they are all sold separately. Drawbacks aside, if you want a standalone camera with all of the stabilization of a gimbal that also mounts to your phone, this is the one. The number 5 position is held by Zhiyun Smooth Q2. There are aspects to the Zhiyun Smooth Q2 that some people may find attractive. The quick-release phone clamp can be useful for instances in which you want to pull your phone off the gimbal arm for a quick text or call. Once you're ready to reattach it, there's no need to balance your phone on the gimbal again. We love that moving the gimbal's main arm wakes the whole system up from standby, allowing you to get straight to shooting without having to mess with controls when you're ready to get the shot. Our favorite function of this model is that its panoramic axis rotation is infinite. This feature can make for some pretty phenomenal shots if you're the creative type. Sadly, aside from the elements mentioned above, we found a fairly long list of flaws during our assessment of the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. It weighs 1.5 pounds, which is shocking considering its compact size. We've tested many models that weigh less than 1 pound that offers far more capabilities. The testing team noticed that this model is significantly slower to react to your wrist movements compared to our favorite models. This lag can ruin a shot, especially when it comes to action sports. Unfortunately, even though we like that the clip is a quick release, it doesn't securely attach to the phone very well. Your phone can slip off of the device if you bump the release lever with even the tiniest bit of pressure. Even with these flaws, we still think it's a good purchase if you have a concept in mind that requires unlimited panoramic axis rotation. The number 6 position is dominated by Movi Freefly Cinema Robot. The design of the Movi Freefly Cinema Robot is totally unique, and this version offers some elements that many may find to be alluring. The two-handed design of the Movi feels similar to a DSLR or bigger camera rather than the one-handed models in our review. If you're into motion lapses, but don't feel like learning the complicated programming that can be required by many smartphone gimbals, the Cinema Robot may be the right choice for you. This device has preset paths. If you want to set your own motion lapse paths, you only need to adjust the gimbal by hand and pull the trigger at the various points of your choice, which is much faster and easier than using a joystick and the touchscreen on your phone. We also love that the Movi has a single button for locking exposure and focus, which, again, eliminates the headache caused by learning complicated in-app settings. We found the initial phone balancing process to be relatively challenging compared to other models. There is no way to automatically switch between portrait and landscape angles. You'll need to start the process over if you want to switch it up. The peculiar design of the Movi Freefly Cinema Robot is challenging to use with one hand, making it a pain to get selfies and certain types of action shots. Also, it would be very difficult to use one-handed if you're a lefty. With your left hand holding the main handle and controls, your knuckles can get in the way of the gimbal arm's movements. If you're looking for a gimbal that shoots both photo and video, you're simply out of luck, as this model is for video only. Although it has a strange design and is lacking many features, we'd still recommend the Cinema Robot to people who want a two-handed version that has motion lapse capabilities that are a no-brainer to use. Moving on to the next at number 7 with FeiyuTech Vlog Pocket. For those that are looking for a simpler device and aren't so concerned with all of the bells and whistles of higher-end models, the FeiyuTech Vlog Pocket may be the way to go. This relatively small device folds down into a size that would easily fit into a small day pack or purse, and it's light. We love that the Vlog Pocket balances automatically. All you have to do is attach the clip somewhere near the middle of your device, and the motor does the rest. One of the most appealing elements of the Vlog Pocket is the price. If you want an auto-balancing smartphone gimbal that will fit in a small space, but you don't want to empty your bank account to get one, this model is a great choice. The tiny design of the FeiyuTech Vlog Pocket brings a few shortcomings. With this model, you will be operating it without a mechanical joystick. FeiyuTech integrated the joystick into the controls on the touchscreen of your phone, but it stops the video preview, so you'll be aiming blindly. We found that the motion of the gimbal was a lot different to operate than higher-end models, but once you get the hang of it, we must admit, it's as smooth as butter. In the manufacturer's claims, they say that it has a 360-degree panoramic panning range, but we measured it to be closer to 240 degrees. Although it's definitely small, we sure wouldn't say that it would be comfortable in very many types of pockets. Despite our short list of criticisms, we think the DJI Pocket is a fantastic choice for a simple smartphone gimbal that is offered at a very reasonable price. The number 8 position is held by Zhiyun Smooth X. The Zhiyun Smooth X is a great piece of kit in a compact and lightweight package. It features a plastic build, but the affordable price tag helps make this smartphone gimbal a very tempting proposition for anyone looking to upgrade their smartphone videography and vlogging. Plus, the ability to swivel the gimbal head into portrait orientation helps make this gimbal an indispensable piece of kit for any vlogger. One of our only niggles with the Zhiyun Smooth X is that the ZY app that you need to use in order to set up the gimbal isn't compatible with every phone. However, most phones are capable of running the app, so check the compatibility list here if you're unsure. Next at number 9 we have Zhiyun Smooth 4. A huge percentage of video that's uploaded to the internet every year is shot on an iPhone. And this isn't just cat videos and Instagram stories. More and more professional content creators are turning to the iPhone as a reliable means of capturing great footage. Gimbal-wise, the best buy for the iPhone user right now is the Zhiyun Smooth 4 stabilizer, a gimbal that refines what's come before to provide a great stabilization solution at an attractive price. It's generous on body controls, include a large wheel that can be used for focusing or zooming, which makes using the gimbal a pleasingly tactile experience. When paired with the app, the Smooth 4 also allows for creation of many useful effects, such as moving time-lapse, and there's a special vertigo function that produces a perspective-shifting dolly zoom effect. Bear in mind that the Smooth series has something of a reputation among Android users for unreliability, so this is definitely one for the iPhone crowd. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by FeiyuTech DJI Pocket. As its name suggests, the DJI Pocket is all about portability. A hinged lower arm enables the gimbal to fold into a 109x56x146 package, noticeably smaller than the folding DJI Osmo Mobile 3. What's more, at just 272. This is one of the lightest smartphone gimbals on the market. However, some compromises have been made to achieve this, as material quality is very plasticky, and the handle section feels especially cheap. You also have to do without a physical joystick control for manual movement, but it's easy to switch between portrait and landscape orientation. There's also Bluetooth connectivity, which combined with the FeiyuTech app enables trick features like object tracking, time-lapse photography, slow motion, and dolly zoom effects. Stabilization is smooth and effective, though the experience isn't quite as intuitive as with the uncannily smart DJI Osmo Mobile 3. The pared-down gimbal arm dimensions also mean you'll need to mount a larger phone carefully to avoid it knocking against the arm during some movements. Despite the ultra-low weight, the built-in rechargeable 1300 mAh battery is capable of a long 8-hour runtime. And if this black version is a little too pedestrian for you, the DJI Pocket is also available in pink. That's all for today. We upload tech product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.